everyone. I want to walk through an issue that I'm having about having IntelliJ not recognize a bean from another configuration file, and it shows it as an error. Now, right here, I actually have a configuration file, and as you see, there's an error here, or at least IntelliJ thinks there's an error. There's actually not an error. But what happens is IntelliJ cannot find this data source. And this is a bean that, let me show you, in this other configuration, happens to live here. So it's valid and the application works just fine, but it's not found. So it's kind of irritating in the IDE because obviously we don't want to see a bunch of errors here. Now, before I get going with this, I've actually done some searching, a lot of searching for this, and there seems to be a lot of things that people say about this. So, for example, when I look at this, here is the link. A lot of people say using SpringJavaAutowiringInspection, and that will make it go away, and there's plenty of, there's over 3,000 different entries. And yet, when I do this, right, because what we need to do to eliminate this is try to suppress the warning. So I've undone this one, Java Auto Wiring Inspection. As you see, it has no effect. Even though plenty of people are talking about this one, it does not work. Now, just for clarity, if I go up here and I look at what version I'm using, I'm personally using IntelliJ 2.18.2.3, the Ultimate Edition, but it does affect the Community or the Ultimate Edition. Now that we know that doesn't work, I've actually looked at a couple Stack Overflow threads as well, talking about, as we see here, right, talking about how we can use member inspection. And this is quite an old one that possibly this worked with an older version in 2016. But when we look at this now, right, the issue is I've undone it and it still does not work. It still shows as an actual error. What I've finally come down to is this one, which happens to be, right, here we go, SpringJavaInspection points auto wiring inspection does have the actual error go away. Again, it's not an error, it's just a problem that IntelliJ is not piecing together these two beans. Now, there's also been discussion about how to configure IntelliJ in order to find these other files, and personally, I did not want to go through all of the additional effort of configuring a project in IntelliJ when at the bottom line, I am actually using either Gradle or Maven, and I'd rather not have to do a lot of extra configuration with IntelliJ. So disabling this error, or essentially it's a warning in the IDE only, was a better route for me. Thanks a lot. Hope this helps someone. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you like that, please subscribe to my channel and see all the latest videos that I have coming out. Thanks a lot.